Yo, what's going on? Chavo Guerrero Jr. here, giving a big shout out to Wrestling Rehab. Keep watching, keep listening, and viva la raza.
Órale. Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout out to all the junkies out there. Got my young blood on both of my sides, man. Mr. Marin over here and Mr. Ed over here. Is that the name, Mr. Ed?
Sir.
Nah, come on. It's a horse.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just want to make you feel better.
Hey, man, let's all take a moment and acknowledge. Oh, that was the wrong one. That would have been really bad.
I've been acknowledging for a minute already.
Let's all take a moment and acknowledge our tribal chief. We acknowledge you, our tribal chief. All right, man. So listen, lots been going on. Shout outs to EWF, by the way. A lot's been going on in the WWE ever since SummerSlam. It's like, orale, what happened? But before we get to what's going on, man, what was your thoughts on SummerSlam?
On SummerSlam, I thought it was a pretty good show. What did I say in the pre-show about the tribal chief, about the finish of the match?
Okay.
It was supposed to happen.
Freaking Solo Sikoa was dragging Jey Uso like a good portion of the match. I would have preferred if the tribal chief just pinned him clean. That's all. Logan Paul versus Ricochet lived up to expectations, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The triple threat match was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have much to complain about. I thought it was a really good show.
What was the worst match?
Ooh, I can't really even. I don't even remember. That's how bad it was.
It
was just so bad. I don't remember.
The worst match was Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That was the worst match. Yeah, because it was a good SummerSlam. It was a good SummerSlam. What was the best match for you and the worst match?
The best match, not going to lie to you, was Ricochet versus Logan Paul.
Yeah, probably.
The Battle Royal.
That was a good match. The worst match, yeah, you're right. But
Baszler and
Baszler.
What about the Battle Royal?
Hey,
Battle Royal. Okay.
Okay, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad either. I look, out of Battle Royals, to me, Battle Royals are kind of whack in the last quite a few years, unless you can go back to like, the 80s and stuff when they had Refrigerator Perry in there and Andre the Giant. But actually, this Battle Royal was actually pretty cool, man. It was actually pretty good. I liked it, man. Were you good that LA Knight one?
Yeah.
We did not plan that.
It just came so natural, guys. Come on, man.
All right.
How could you not? If you were asked that question, come on, would you not say it like that?
All right. Should have LA Knight won that, or there was nothing really. It's not like he gets anything out of it.
It's just, I feel like LA Knight could have eliminated more wrestlers throughout that match.
All right.
He got a Slim Jim, guys. You guys don't see what he got? Slim Jim.
I know. I get it. A win is a win. It's just.
He snaps it to the Slim Jim.
There you go.
All right. Okay. Well, look, he's starting before we get to the meat on the bone, man, with Jey and the tribal chief. All right. Do you guys like what's going on? Now we're a week removed from that. We've seen what's going on Monday Night Raw. We see what's going on SmackDown. Now it looks like he's starting a program with The Miz. You down with that? There's no title there. People are saying like, hey, man, put a strap on him. I think it's a good rivalry, but at the same time, there's really no title. But do you like that with him and The Miz?
I think it's kind of a make or break situation for LA Knight, just to see how really good his mic skills is, how good his promos are. Put him up against The Miz, who's probably the best right now, one of the best right now as far as being on the mic.
On the mic.
Yeah, I feel like it's really good. I feel like it's going to help.
Who's better on the mic?
Probably right now, I'll go with The Miz because he's got that more experience, but probably LA is better.
Okay.
But just the longevity of The Miz and everything like that, I think it's good for his career. I do think that LA Knight should have a title right now, but The Miz, a feud with him, can't go wrong with that.
We'll get to a title in just a second, but what's your thoughts on LA Knight? Looks like he's going to start building a rivalry with The Miz.
The Miz. Just like how we were talking about last night when we were watching SmackDown. They should become actually a great tag team.
You know what? They would make a good tag team.
They will.
They would make a good.
That'd be awesome.
They would make a good tag team. They would, yeah.
But generally, speaking of that, it's going to be a good storyline. I will give the storyline about a good 2 months.
Okay, yeah, they could stretch it out, and I'm gonna agree with you, man. I think LA Knight could possibly be better on the mic. We just haven't seen enough yet because the Miz is gonna go down as one of the best on the mic, man.
As a Hall of Famer.
Oh, he's definitely a Hall of Famer, and I'm not talking about that little cheap, weak WWE Hall of Fame. I'm talking about the real Hall of Fame, the Wrestling Rehab Hall of Fame. Okay, I'm talking about that Hall of Fame. Oh yes, there is gonna be a Wrestling Rehab Hall of Fame. We're talking about the real Hall of Famers, not these little ringy dingies that the WWE's doing. Oh, Charmel is in there. What the heck? What? Coco Beware is in there. All the celebrity ones. Former President Donald Trump is in there.
Oh yeah,
he's in there. The Red Rooster is in there.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Donald Trump did own WWE for a while though.
For like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Hey,
man.
The real Hall of Fame will be coming in due time. The Wrestling Rehab Hall of Fame. All right, so let's talk about a title that did change hands. Okay, Austin Theory. Once upon a time, guys. Austin Theory was getting a big push. He was getting a big push, and then we all know what happened when Vinnie Mac and when the Tribal Chief said, "Your daddy's not here anymore." And it was somewhere around at that point that Austin Theory just started fading away. He had that match at WrestleMania with John Cena that really meant nothing, and he just kind of faded away. He's the United States champion, or was. We saw, he was supposed to face Pablo Escobar. Son of a gun. He would have been really lit up, man. Santos Escobar. He injures him. Instead, Rey Mysterio gets in there. Rey is the new United States champion. Mr. 619 is the new U.S. champ. How do you think this plays out? What's your thoughts about it?
Okay. So.
What's up, Daniel?
First off, I just feel like that Austin Theory long title reign, or just his push in general, was just kind of too forced.
Okay.
So that's why the crowd never really got behind it too much. I mean, I definitely didn't get behind it. Especially that match at WrestleMania. I'm not going to even get into it. That was meaningless. But, yeah, it just seems so forced and it's so dragged out. I mean, he didn't even defend his title at SummerSlam. At the biggest event of the summer, they didn't have the United States Championship on the line. Like
he was in the Battle Royal.
Oh, yeah, he was. He was.
Well, shoot, they could have had the U.S. title on the line at the Battle Royal.
That would have been meaningful, yeah.
But, I mean, it was definitely overdue for him to drop the title.
Yeah.
But
against Rey.
So lose it to Rey Mysterio? Like, look, I love Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is
Hall of Fame Rey Mysterio.
Definitely a Hall of Famer. Definitely one of the best to ever do it, if not the best to ever do it.
Uh-huh.
But what does he need the U.S. title for right now? I get they're trying to build with Pablo Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. I know Santos is going to turn on Rey eventually. I don't know how far they're going to drag it down the line. And I feel like he's probably going to take the title off of Rey at some point. But did Rey really need to win the title? Does the U.S. Championship really need to be involved in this, feud? I couldn't think of a word. In this feud?
Well, Daniel's saying it's got to be a setup for a big comeback later. Big comeback from who? From Austin Theory? Because I think Austin Theory's kind of done with this. What's your thoughts about it, man? And can you name me all the members of the LWO? Nobody knows these dudes, dog. Nobody knows these guys. You know what? The LWO came out on SmackDown, and I'm like, I don't know the names of these guys, man. That faction is just not working. It's just not working. It's not going anywhere, man. But all right, what's your thoughts on first of all,
LWO.
Theory? Theory not defending it against Santos and Ray being the new United States champion. He won it in Canada, by the way.
You did?
Yeah, they
Really?
were in Canada.
Oh yeah.
SmackDown was in Canada.
Oh
yeah. Defending the United States champion. Yeah.
It's North America,
It's
man.
not-
It
yeah.
kind of counts.
Shout outs to Dominic
Go ahead.
Mysterio, the
Oh!
North American
Oh!
champion. By the way,
Real champ.
By the
That's a
way,
real champ.
Dominic Mysterio, I'm telling you, in due time, he will be running the WWE Yarda, homie.
Yeah.
All right, he is that. He's getting there. He's getting good. He's getting really good. But hey, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts.
United
about,
States
about
champion,
Rey Mysterio
Ray.
being the United States champion.
Yeah.
I just know he's the second Hall of Famer to ever do it, behind Bret the Hitman Hart.
Mm.
Still, I don't know why they did it. He's already a Hall of Famer. He doesn't need another title.
He's already
Like, come on.
he's a
Hey,
WWE Hall of Famer.
he-
He's still active. That doesn't make sense.
That I don't
That's
like.
the thing.
That I
He's
don't
still
like.
wrestling every week. He's on NXT now. He's on SmackDown every week. It's like, come on, man. You're a Hall of Famer. Just cool it down a notch.
Hey, well, somebody who's cooling it down looks like he's gonna call it quits. Is Edge, but Daniel saying finish with Dominic. I'm telling you, man, Dominic's doing his thing. Hate the kid. He's on Raw. He's on NXT. He's on SmackDown. Dominic is putting in that work, Holmes, and
you
he
gotta
will
remember-
be. He will be the guy one day. Watch.
And you gotta remember, he's the only superstar to main event in the same week. Raw, main event NXT, and main event SmackDown.
He's gonna be main eventing WrestleMania soon.
One day. One day.
He's gonna main event WrestleMania. Maybe even against the Tribal Chief.
Ooh,
Who knows?
We'll
Who
get to the
knows?
Tribal Chief in just a second. Edge looks like this is gonna be his final match. He called out Sheamus. I guess they were good buddies or whatever. What's your thoughts on that? I think he's almost like 50 years old, or he is 50.
Yeah,
Okay,
he is 50.
yeah.
It was very emotional.
You grew up watching him.
Right. It was a very emotional type promo that they cut there, you know.
Mm.
Showed a lot of respect to each other. I'm like, damn, this is real. It didn't seem any sort of script or anything like that. So it seemed very organic and stuff like that. And it's crazy. I didn't realize that Sheamus and Edge never had a match together.
I didn't know that either.
So
And
that's
that's the thing.
crazy.
And Sheamus been in the roster since 2008. Since
But you gotta think too,
2008.
Edge
Yeah.
did get injured back in what, 2011?
And he was out for what, 7 years?
Oh,
or
he
something
was
like
out
that?
until 2020.
You let this go.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
mean,
he was
maybe
out
that's
for a
the
while.
reason. Maybe that's the reason, but should be a good match. Should be an exciting match. You know,
Okay.
and for that to end Edge's career, most likely,
Mm.
I think that's a good way to send him off.
All right, what's your thoughts on that, man? Sheamus and Edge. Yeah. Should they do it bigger? Should it be on pay-per-view or something?
Honestly, with that, Sheamus versus Edge. Because don't get me wrong, they're gonna do that, that promo of like a 15-year match.
Yeah,
that could have
yeah.
happened like 15 years ago or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Being honest, like with Sheamus, I feel like Sheamus shouldn't have this match against Edge.
Okay.
But I know they're gonna have it anyways.
You know what I'm thinking is going to happen? Let me see. They were both great heels in their career. How does Edge go out? You know what I think is going to happen? I don't think it's going to be one match. I think this
Three
match,
matches.
I think Sheamus is really going to go heel, and they're going to do something to Edge, and then Edge returns like in Survivor Series, and that's where they have their final match. I think it's going to go. You see how they're too nice to each other, shaking hands and everything, and being buddies. But
Yeah.
I think I think they're gonna do Edge dirty. He's gonna be hurt. He's gonna come back, and then they're gonna do this major match or something at Survivor Series or something. It's too big of a match, man, for Edge to go out like that. I was never really that over on Edge. He's cool. I mean, he's good. He's cool. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Let me see.
Now when he was tag team with Christian,
I mean, they were cool, man. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I'm somewhat of a fan of his, but I wasn't like completely over on him, man.
They're
You
the
see.
ones who started the ladders.
I think it's
Yeah,
good. You know,
Tables, ladders,
it's cool.
and chairs.
okay, look, Edge was always a SmackDown guy. I know you said, he should end it at a pay-per-view, but Edge was always a SmackDown guy. I think it would be kind of fitting for him to end it on a SmackDown.
All right.
I mean, but I feel like a pay-per-view would be better, but the second best thing would be SmackDown.
All right. So let's bring it to an end here. All right. We saw what happened at SummerSlam.
Okay.
Jimmy came back, turned on his brother, his twin brother, right? Okay. Then SmackDown comes along, and then we see what happens, right? Jay pretty much took out everybody.
Took out the whole family.
Yeah, took out the whole family. Looks in the camera and says, I'm done. I'm done with the bloodline. I'm done with SmackDown. I'm done with the WWE. Eric, what do you make of this? Or just the whole scenario?
Well, first off, I think they're making my tribal chief, your tribal chief, our tribal chief look weak, man.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, he's been taking too many super kicks to the face and nothing happening to him.
Yeah.
Not really, man.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a dominant champion, and he keeps on, in these promos, he keeps on getting super kicked.
Yeah.
And he's just on the ground forever. But I'm okay. If this is all part of the plan, WWE's plan, I'm all for it. As long as it's a part of the plan. As long as Jey Uso is coming back, which I hope that's what's happening, that's cool. Because you have time to kind of rebuild the bloodline in a way, but kind of keep that tension and then save the Jey versus Jimmy match for WrestleMania. Because I kind of feel like it would have been way too soon to have it.
Yes.
Even at a Survivor Series, that's WrestleMania tier, man. That match is WrestleMania tier. You can't have it at a SummerSlam, a Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. No, that's WrestleMania top tier match right there. I just hope that Jey does come back, and how dare Jimmy, do that to his little brother. If you guys don't know, Jimmy's the older brother in the situation.
Yeah.
So how dare he?
Yeah. Did you hear about the Rikishi spoiler? I mean, there's spoilers all the way around. The word is there is going to be some of the old timers coming back, into this storyline. What's your thoughts, man?
Overall, Jimmy just wanted a hug. I don't know. He just wanted a hug.
He was coming in for a hug when he got super.
He has that older brother bias. Don't listen to this guy. He's an older brother, so he's gonna be biased for his fellow older brother, man. I tell you.
He just want to be like, come here, little brother. All right? But no.
He was going in for a hug.
Jey had a super kick him. Come on.
I think he was gonna do more of a bear hug, the aggressive type hug.
Yeah.
But we'll never know. We will never know.
Man, look. Check this out, man. I think it is kind of working. Jey did get a big pop. Okay, he did get a big pop, man. He is becoming a pretty damn big baby face.
Yeah.
So he is getting up there, man. He's getting a pretty big pop. I like the whole promo with Jimmy in there and the tribal chief. He's all like, hey, what do you want, man? You want a boat? You want a yacht? Done. You want a car? Done. You're the next right-hand man. Like it was just good. But I'm going to agree with you, okay? Look, you got the tribal chief looking pretty damn weak, man, because it's almost every week or every time that he's on SmackDown, he's getting dropped. Yeah. He's getting dropped by these super kicks. That can't be happening, man, okay? He's starting to look weak. Don't have him get super kicked, have him be the aggressor, okay? Instead of just kind of laughing and ha, 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 it's all about me. Boom, super kick, he goes down. Like that's starting to look weak, man. So is Jey really gone? I hope he's gone at least for a moment, because this match between him and his twin brother is WrestleMania material. Dog, you're going to hear me rant like big time, Holmes, big time, if they have that match at one of these overseas big, you know, and
Don't even
the
say that.
Saudi Arabia pay-per-views or the Clash at the Castle,
Crown Jewel,
or one of these big
don't
ones, man.
get
Like, nah,
that.
Charlie, they gotta have this at WrestleMania, man.
Oh, they gotta have this in someone's backyard.
Oh, backyard wrestling. Who remembers that? Who remembers backyard wrestling? But, you know, nonetheless, man, we just want to come on here and do a little live, homie. Shout outs to all the junkies. This is has a bloodline story kind of run its course, or you think there's a lot more to go?
There's a lot more.
They could do more, but I mean, I don't know what they're trying to do anymore. You know, I mean, you see the tension with Roman and Solo now. So where does that leave Jimmy? You know, are they gonna have him rejoin, even though he was the one that, you know, turned on Roman? So it kind of doesn't make much sense. Are they gonna have Roman versus Jimmy, and Roman just kind of face everybody in the bloodline? Like, what exactly are they gonna try to do? That's the thing. Still
interesting. Bloodline story, still going long. It's probably been the longest ever in all of wrestling history, man. It's been going on for a while.
Well, the bloodline started with
2020 or something like that, man. So it's been, what's up, Richard? So it's been going for a while, man. So yeah, what's your thoughts on Jimmy before we wrap it up, man? Is he gonna be a next big baby face? He got a pretty big pop.
On Jay?
Out of both,
Jay.
okay.
I'm sorry, on Jay. Yeah, on Jay.
Okay, out of both of them, all throughout the years, Jay is a better wrestler than Jimmy.
I agree.
Generally,
I agree. Yeah.
because out of both of them, Jimmy's the more quiet one than Jay.
Mm-hmm.
But wrestling wise, I don't know, because that's the thing. I've only seen Jay in a singles match. I never seen Jimmy ever in a singles match by himself.
That's true.
I think he's been in singles, but not in big single matches
like
the way
crazy,
Jay has.
yeah.
So yeah. Very true, man. Very true. So we will keep up on it. Shout outs to all the junkies out there doing this with my young blood, my sons, man. Wrestling Rehab. We'll catch you guys on next one.
Had to acknowledge one more time.
Yeah, acknowledge the tribal chief. But you're looking weak, tribal chief. You're looking weak. I'm not acknowledging you too much longer. You keep on looking weak like that, man. We'll catch you guys again. Well, let me I can't go out without doing this. Catch you guys on next one.
And I hope that